Alrighty guys, long time no see. Hopefully you've missed me. This is Flavored of dailypp.com and right now I'm here and you are joining me. That's what I want to let you know. You're joining me to watch a ranked game. This is the first 2.0 ranked game I'm gonna be commentating, so well, I'm gonna be making a lot of mistakes, guys, so please be tolerant with me. I will try to, well, I will at least try to make this game entertaining as possible for you. But anyway, what we're gonna be watching here is Harbinger against Impulse guilds from Tomb of Freedon Nadd. Two awesome guilds of this server, good at full of good players, great at PvP. We're gonna see what new things they're gonna be bringing with 2.0 now being out. Of course, the teams are not top geared yet, so there will be some gear discrepancies. Thus, power levels between teams might fluctuate a little bit. I can see from the ops frame. Well, they're far from being top geared yet, of course, and I've also inspected some of these players. They're not augmented yet, or maybe they're using the old augments. But well, onto their setups, we can already see here that the Harbinger are having quite an unorthodox setup. For now, they've got 3 shadows, as well as they've got 3 healers, 2 scoundrels and 1 sage. They've got Zen's tanking, although he has only 30k HP. He's tanking on his Guardian, as well as they've got Tompa on Focus Sentinel. And the game has already started here. We can see that all 4 invisible Harbinger members are going west, trying to ninja cap, but great play from Soundwave. Immediately breaks out from Sap, uses Force Shroud and goes invisible. Fallen Stalker comes in into the fray, and it's turning into a little bit of a battle. 4 against 3 from Impulse here, but they're doing a good job stalling. I can see in the distance someone's coming in to help these 3 Impulse members, and it seems to be a healer. Who is it? Usually Fayar heals for Impulse, and yes, it is him, and it is quite an equal battle now, but Fluffy Blood Ball falls, unfortunately, and I'm not sure that Harbinger will be able to prevent cap, but from the minimap I can see that the remaining Harbinger members are going west to just not let the Impulse cap their point, and that is the correct strategy. Meanwhile, whoever was guarding east left at the point, and Fluffy Blood Bowl is swapping that Harbinger player here, placing Phase Walk, a new 2.0 skills for assassins and shadows, which allows you to teleport to the marked point within 60 meters, and that is quite a good skill for a variety of possible situations. And you can see right now that Fluffy Blood Ball marked his pylon and is staying a little bit far away. Meanwhile, his team is fighting at the west, still preventing that cap by Impulse, and it is looking good for Harbinger, at least right now in the round 1. A little bit of an impatient waiting from Fluffy Blood Ball. Of course, who wouldn't be impatient or nervous a little bit when once he's here sitting around, presumably in safety, while his team is trying their best not to let their opponents cap. We can see from the ops frame there is a lot of action. Everyone's HP are going down, and ooh, what is this? Soundwave coming in to cap Harbinger's pylon, but it is not going to work. It was a little bit late. The timer had only 2 seconds, and now Fluffy Blood Bowl is trying to make it into safety, but isn't he a little bit late? Uses force speed, but oops, sorry. We are close for today. Will he be able to actually make it to safety? Run, Fluffy! Holy shit. Well, I didn't mean to say anything profane there, well, but I was really hoping he would run away, and again, Harbinger is dropping to west, and we can see from the minimap most of the Harbinger's members are going to the western point to try and prevent that cap, but I don't think that Impulse will be falling for that trick once again. They have already seen that Harbinger has a lot of stealth members, and Impulse are very experienced players in different situations here. yes, just look at that. Only 4 Impulse members here at the Western Point, so I assume that the rest of Impulse are actually going right now for the Harbinger's pylon. And yes, we can already see that they have captured the Eastern Point, and Harbinger might be finding themselves in a little bit of an uncomfortable situation right now, as the fighting at the Western Point unfolds pretty in strong. It is simply we can see that Harbinger is seriously having trouble right now. Are you mad yet? It's as if this player is asking Fluffy, but I'm pretty sure that it's this sniper who should be getting mad right now, as he is just getting obliterated by Fluffy Blood Bowl. In the meanwhile, well, it seems like Harbinger is actually wiping the Impulse out, but we can already see that in the distance Impulse reinforcements are coming in. And Fayar appears out of nowhere, healing Fallen Stalker, who was trying to get away and actually manages to stay alive right here. And Impulse is looking strong right now. I am not sure that Harbinger will be able to cap a point this round. Maybe next round they will. Yeah, well, just look at the timer, 35 seconds remaining. And while it is kind of decided that this round Harbinger will be staying without a point, we could a little bit discuss Impulse's setup here. It seems to be much less special than Harbinger's. Oh, look at that Electronet going on, Fluffy Blood Bowl. And it is a really important skill right now. It is, well, it's a single target skill, but it prevents you from using any root breakers, any speed ups, whatever. You just cannot use force speed. You cannot use stun breakers. You cannot use anything basically. And it is a great skill for targeting down healers or any other particular important members of the opposing team. And anyway, as round 2 ends and the Harbinger is trying to make it to safety, like I said, let's talk a little bit on Impulse's setup here. It's a little bit less unorthodox than Harbinger's. They've got 2 Smash Marauders. They've got Commando, or Mercenary, if you will. Yeah, well, it's a Mercenary. Which is I think will be gaining popularity in 2.0. And look at that, most of the Harbingers are staying in the middle, while Impulse has already capped their pylon. I thought that Harbingers will be splitting in this round, maybe trying to prevent a cap again, but instead they've decided to take advantage of the middle and grab all these orbs. But Impulse, excuse me, actually decided to split up. Maybe it was in anticipation of Harbinger doing that. But well, it looks like Impulse are preventing a cap right now. Something that we saw from Harbinger in round 1 has come back to backfire with a better execution of Impulse here. Fluffy Blood Bowl trying to target one of the healers from Impulse here, Fayar, but Fayar is not easy to kill. Well, maybe with the Tompa's help they will be able to take him down. Great damage coming in, but vanishes at the last second. Vengeance tank from Impulse here trying to control and save Fayar. He appears in the distance. Unfortunately, Fluffy Blood Bowl has no means of reaching Fayar in time. Well, and that was a damn good escape from Fayar, that's what I'm saying. And as it is right now, it is absolutely the same situation Harbinger has been facing the last round, where they just are unable to overcome Impulse and cap this point. And unfortunately, I was about to say maybe it's not too late for the shadows to actually vanish and go for the opposite pylon, but after looking at the timer, it is damn late already, unfortunately. But maybe Harbinger will be able to reconsider their approach, their approach to this game, and try to split up better next round. Fayar is getting some hit on him again, uses evasion, and the new role operatives, all the operatives and scoundrels got, which is quite an awesome, both engaging, which is quite an awesome tool for both engaging and disengaging here, taking quite a lot of damage, but not dying. Unfortunately, I think he will be going down. Ooh, look at that Shadow Strike or Mole, almost 7k, and these are some of the changes that's come with 2.0, one of them being, well, bigger damage values, certain classes, well, all of the classes generally, been able to deliver. Fallen Stalker, look at that, Fluffy Blood Bowl tried to catch up to that Marauder, Giovanna, who tried to prevent him from going to the pylon, but Fallen Stalker does a good job of stalling Fluffy, and well, seriously, that was just a good job. He's stalling Fluffy as long as he can, but is it worth it? But no less of a good job from Fluffy, who vanishes and zabs Fallen Stalker, thus taking him out of commission for the next few seconds. Red, one of the healers on Harbinger, taking a little bit of hit. Right now, none of the pylons are capped. Maybe we will face a situation in this round where seriously none of the pylons will be capped, but still we should not forget that Harbinger are actually behind Impulse here, and seriously, Impulse will be fine with the situation where nobody caps, because they are in a serious lead. Although with the progression of rounds, each pylon cap will be yielding a lot of points, so maybe if in the future Harbinger are the only one team who are able to cap a pylon, they will easily catch up in the difference of points here. But we can already see that actually Harbinger are being wiped on the western point, although they are pretty lucky on the door, I guess, and will be able to catch up to the remaining attackers. I suppose I should call them attackers, as this is naturally an Impulse's pylon. And a little bit of indecision from Fluffy Blood Bowl, that could always cost you a pylon here. Should be careful, and oh my god, poor with them. He took it for the team and today just simply disappeared. And Fluffy's trying his best to actually interrupt for as long as possible. Will Impulse be able to oh my god, seriously, Impulse, let me clap for you guys, with very well done there. Unfortunately, Harbinger still unable to split properly, and that's what I feel is the problem. By the way, guys, if you have a different opinion, let me know. Definitely comment on the video on YouTube or on dailypvp.com, wherever you are watching, and let me know what do you think Harbinger might have done differently to not find themselves in the situation they are right now, because what we're seeing right now, this is the end of the fourth round, and it's 379 to only 75 in favor of Impulse, of course. And once again, it's a split. Unfortunately, Phenox did not go invisible. This is not exactly a sneaky approach to the western point, but we will see what happens. Zenith here, Mercenary, taking it hard. Oh my god, just look at that crit. That was painful, I tell you. I wouldn't want to be crit like that, even by a handsome guy like Fluffy. Seriously, I would rather kill him, of course, if I ever faced him in game, not in real life. Never would have thought about it. And it's a fight again, but I am not sure. Vivdom is taking some damage here. They're trying desperately to take that sword killer, and it will happen. And maybe now, actually, look at the hit points from Impulse. Maybe now Harbinger will be able to cap, because they are pretty damn close to wiping Impulse on this side of the map. Unfortunately, Impulse has already capped that eastern point. That is the problem again. Harbinger is unable to properly split their forces. Even though they have quite a decent DPS, it is obvious by how the Impulse's healers are falling. You've already seen that Fluffy Blood Bowl alone could take down an operative healer here, as well as Vivdom was dying quite damn fast as well. And Harbinger has 3 healers, but still they are just unable to split properly, I suppose. Two healers and 1 tank, like, literally can just sustain and prevent the cap of a point for quite a long time if done properly. But as it is, and oh my god, unfortunately Harbingers lose both points, and I suppose this spells the end of this game for them. But well, that was intense. And how I see it, the Harbinger had the tools to make the game go in their favor, but unfortunately, tactics-wise, they did not play it perhaps to the best of how it could have been played. And as it is, I should congratulate Impulse. They did not falter to that mass invisibility play. They identified weak points and altered their play accordingly. Congratulations, Impulse takes this ancient Hypergate. Let's look at the damage. And yes, you can see that Harbinger actually got more kills and less deaths than Impulse. They had more damage, they had more healing. But unfortunately, it's the tactics of their team that was the weak point in this game. Actually, I was pretty damn excited for this game, and it was really nice. That was a really nice match to see. Pretty damn good first 2.0 game for me to commentate. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoyed it. As usual, I would love to discuss this game with you on YouTube or dailypvp.com. Wherever you're watching this video, make sure to comment. I love discussion. I love hearing from new people. Tell me which team you like better. Tell me what Harbinger could have done differently to win this match, actually, or maybe you wanna tell me what exactly made Impulse win here, or maybe it wasn't the Impulse's victory but just the Harbinger's loss. Tell me about it. For now, I'm bailing out. It was Flavored of dailypvp.com. Stay in touch with me at dailypvp.com or youtube.com/dailypvp. Have a good day.